Greetings, everyone. We've come to the part now to the platform where we're going to create the steps. I've posted two videos showing alternate ways to make steps. One's by stacking foam and one is by using the X-Acto knives. There are plenty of ways out there, but that was two other ways I offered to show you how to do it. On my platform, I'm going to use the hot wire tools. And that's what this demonstration is going to be for. With the hot wire tools, with the wires, you can bend these things into just about any shape you want. You can, in fact, bend these so that they actually are the shape of a step, and then cut like that. I tend to like to just go with a square look to it, depending on what my width is going to be. A lot of times I will go 2 inches on most of my stuff. My walkways are 2 inches, my steps are up to 2 inches. A lot of the Limax pieces fit well onto that. So what I typically do when I create my steps, I always use half-inch increments. It seems to be a pretty even number that works well. So on the side of my platform, I will mark out every half inch. Like so. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get the hot wire tool going. Let the tool do the work. You don't have to force these things at all. Typically what I'll do, just watch my line, let it sink down, and then pull it straight back. There's one. Then you come back however wide you want to make that step, and go down to the next half-inch line and pull it back. Just keep repeating. If you're not happy with how they turned out, remember, you're going to be painting these things, you're going to be adding moss or snow depending on which village you use, so the steps don't have to be perfectly carved. If you aren't happy with the way they turned out, you can always go back through with your razor blade and touch them up. Square them up a little bit if you don't get that cut exact. Get a little bit deeper on that. And now it's square. With the Spooky Town ones especially, I mean, I don't think they necessarily have to be square. I like it to look a little more abandoned and rugged. But however you decide to do it is fine. I'm going to switch tools. My next step is going to be a little bit wider. You can see off my marker here. So I'm going to go with the wider tool. And the same thing. Just put a tick mark on it just so that you have a visual about how far down it's got to be. And then get your tool in there. Very slowly go down with it. When you get to the half mark, pull it out. Determine your width. Down to my next half. Pull it out. And one more. And then I've got my steps. With my bottom step, I'm going to switch my tool back again. It's a little bit wider than what my tool is, so you just basically reshape your tool. To however wide you want it to be. That's close. I'll be happy with that. Again, I marked my half-inch increments just so I have that number. I'm going to straighten this out just a little bit. It only takes a second for the tool to cool down, and you can shape it, you know, almost instantly after you shut it off. Alright, here we go. Same process. Set it in. Get the half-inch. Pull it back. Set it in. Pull it back. And we'll do one more. There we go. If you're not happy, you can also go back with your tool and take a little bit more material out. And there we go. Now my platforms has a way up from the base, a way up to the second, and then a way up to the top. Again, practice, practice, practice before you hit your main one. That's what we had you do the scrap pieces for. Take a couple extra shots, combine things, and just like I said, if you want to touch them up with a razor blade, you can totally touch them up, and you'll get them in there. Any questions, feel free to post. We'll all be happy to answer them for you. Expect the next post to be within the next couple of days, and we'll keep moving forward. Stay creative, and as always, happy building.